What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another have and have nots review. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Everybody be sure to like, comment, and share. Listen, we got to start with the Hannah and Derek situation because that's how the show picked up, and that's pretty much the highlight of the show. So the show came on, Derek then came back into the house. He said he got some work to do. Now I think, I don't know for sure if Derek knows that Catherine and Jim, been shot at and in jail and in the hospital. I think Derek can't steal. I'm gonna just keep it real. I think Derek came to steal, which I ain't mad at him. You worth $286 million. You let your crackhead son steal all this stuff. I could just say it was him, right? So he comes in. Hannah sees him, and she acts as if she's seen a ghost. And she tells him she gonna call the police if he don't leave, and he just wants to talk to Hannah. And he was look, y'all know how I feel about Hannah. Y'all know. But he was pissing me off, the fact that he started trying to plead his case. Oh, I've changed. Oh, I'm not the same guy I was, on them drugs and doing stupid stuff I would like that back then. I'm sorry for raping you. And I'm just saying to myself, like, dog, come on, man. Come on now. Not only did you rape her, but she had a rape baby for you. So I'm just like, dog, you doing too much. I want to like you, but at this moment in time, she wants you to leave, bro. Just go. The relationship over. It's a done deal. You feel me? So she ended up calling the police, and the police going through this checklist of questions. Is there a weapon? Is they being aggressive? And the answer is pretty much no. And she told the police, well, I don't feel safe. I feel safer once you get here. And he talking about some, Hannah, I've changed. I believe in Jesus. I go to church, and Jesus forgave me. You supposed to be a Christian. Forgive me. And she was like, I forgave you a long time ago, but that was for me because I couldn't live with it. You know what I'm saying? Every day, knowing what happened to me raising this girl. You feel me? And he talking about, Hannah, I've changed. I'm a Christian. And she say, well, if you really a Christian, you really believe in God, on my wish and leave. And he was like, okay, Hannah, I'm gonna leave. You'll never see me again. And for me, like I say, he was pissing me. Listen, y'all know how much I dislike Hannah, but he was pissing me off from the standpoint of, bro, you found out and she found out that you was her rapist. Let it go. Ain't no way y'all can be no type of friends, acquaintances, homeboy, homegirl. It's over. Just go. And so, as he's leaving, she stops him like, hey, Derek, do you really believe in God? And he was like, yes, Hannah, I do. And she says, well, good. Because if I see you again, so help me, I'm going to send your black ass to meet him real soon. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Now, I'm going to say this now, y'all. Hannah, look, I get it. This man raped her. The past is very weird and all that type of stuff. But listen, here's the bottom line for me. She a hypocrite, dog. She's a hypocrite. When somebody done something to her, it's okay for her to say, if I see you again, I'm gonna put you 6 feet under and make sure you go and meet your maker. But with her daughter, Candace, because see, we got to understand, 99% of the things that Candace have done has been, when people have done something to her. I just want to point that out. That's all. I just wanted to point that out. So anyways, moving on, Marty goes and visits Jim, basically giving Jim an update on Wyatt, letting him know that he's in the hospital. Catherine wanted him to come tell him that. And basically Jim just trying to get up out the hospital. The doctor comes in. Jim like, man, give me whatever pain medicine I need, whatever pain medicine you have. I got to go. I got some things to handle. So Jim, he leaves. Now, in the hallway, we get a scene where Jimmy aka Jim and Celine's son, runs into Celine. Or Celine's a little housekeeper for the hospital. And listen, I got to say this. It's hard for me to believe that this is the last season of the Have and Have Nots, just because it's just a lot going on. Like, we got introduced to new characters this season. Maybe this the last season on the OWN network and it's going to BET Plus or something. I don't know, but it's too much going on. Like, Jimmy, Celine has been brought back. They going back and forth about Jimmy confronting Jim, and Jimmy mad at Celine because she didn't tell him about the eviction notice, which I'm kind of wondering about myself, because I'm looking at this boy who's the son of a housekeeper at the hospital, and he dressed in some, you know what I'm saying, some name brand, some foreign designer, you know, dress clothes, and here comes Jim coming down the hall, and he just pretty much laughing at them too, man. He just like, y'all pitiful. Celine, look at his height. No way he's my son. Like, Jim is doing the ultimate trolling. And, you know, I kind of wish in this moment Lil Jimmy would have had the balls to do something like he did when he came in the room with the gun, you know, push him at least or touch his arm or something. I don't know. That would have made me feel better about this whole situation, but considering they going to introduce, you know, Lil Jimmy and bring back Celine into the mix of things. So anywho, Jim goes to see Wyatt. Wyatt knows that his daddy is straight up pussy. He know it. He ended up playing him, talking about some, Dad, I love you. Tell me you love me back. I'm so sorry. I don't know what was going on. And Jim, at first, I'm just like, okay, Jim ain't believing this. Jim ain't believing it. So Jim was like, you know, say sorry again. Say that I'm a addict again. And of course, Wyatt said all these things because Wyatt doesn't want to go to jail. And, you know, Wyatt is begging Jim to get him some help so he won't have to go to jail. And of course, Jim is, I just don't know. Listen, my son is a little, is a little over a month old, but I can't imagine him, 24, 25, pulling the gun out, shooting daddy. And you don't think daddy gonna send you to jail? Like, you got daddy up all the way around. And so Jim leaves, and so upon his leave, David comes. He gives David an update, and he asks David, "Can Jeffrey come and speak to Wyatt?" And I'm just like, "What for?" Like, dang. And once again, like, I'm just like, are we finna reintroduce this whole storyline between Jim? I mean, but Wyatt and Jeffrey? Like, come on. So, listen, David gives Jeffrey a call, let him know what's up. Jeffrey was over to Madison house, staring at him in awe while he sleeps. And basically, they had a little short conversation, and it really went pretty much like this. Madison admitted to being afraid of Veronica and basically want Jeffrey to strike a deal or do whatever it is he can do to get Veronica off of them. And listen, I can't blame him. We know what Veronica is capable of. This man has been in Jeffrey's life for a short period of time, and he knows what Veronica is capable of. And even in this moment, Jeffrey knows what his mama is capable of. And Jeffrey kind of, gives her credit and is in awe of how she moves and how she plans things and gets away with them, and just very meticulous about how she go eliminating problems that she has for herself. I mean, Veronica a bad girl now, y'all. Y'all know it and I know it. She's bad. And I'm, part of me, when I was watching these two have this conversation, I was kind of like happy about it, because I was thinking this is a step in the right direction for Jeffrey to stop trying his mama. Because we all know you need to stop trying your mama, dog, because you ain't nowhere near on her level, bro. You's a kitty playing in 12 feet deep water. Because that's what, look, I'm just keeping it real. And so, like I say, I was hoping that this was a step in the right direction, because Jeffrey, you need to stop playing with your mama. Point blank, period. So Jeffrey go visit Wyatt. And the conversation is pretty much boring, to me. They pretty much break up their little friendship. Wyatt kind of mad because Jeffrey pretty much telling him what it is. Like, they gonna press charges. You gonna go to jail. And so Wyatt is like, oh, we not friends anymore. Get out. I never want to see you again. And, I'm watching the show and I'm just like, finally, I'm glad these two done broken up for good, because I just don't want to go down memory lane with these two. And, Jeffrey falling back in love with this dude who is not gay, but could possibly be gay. You get what I'm saying? Because that's pretty much the vibes that Wyatt gave us all them seasons. Jeffrey was admiring him. So that was that. So anyways, Jim, he goes and visit Catherine in jail. Now he's trying to taunt Catherine, want Catherine to admit that he was right, want Catherine to basically pay for whatever, because he comes to Catherine and say, listen, I'm working on something, I got a plan, but it's gonna cost us some money. Listen, bro, we know. And so, Catherine tells him, he makes a joke about Catherine being locked away or dying or whatever it was. And Catherine told him, like, honey, you're not in the will. You're not in the will. And he think Catherine playing with him. And I'm just like, it's crazy as y'all relationship is. You're not in the will, bro. Like, she's not lying. She don't even give you money now. So he pretty much leaves there. Basically, Jim tells Catherine that he's gonna go stay in the loft because he can't go stay in the house considering what happened. And I believe Hannah is staying in the loft, and Catherine was like, no, you can't stay there because I sold it. Just go to the hotel. And part of me was wondering, why won't you just tell him that Hannah's there? Like, that's your girl. That's who you gave power of attorney to. He probably should have known these things, in my mind. Like, and it would have been a reality check for him, a gut punch for him. But I felt like she should have went ahead and told him to get that smirk off his face. So, Jim goes to the house. David takes him to the house. And for a split second, they talk about they plan. Jim tells David, listen, Veronica, my plan to get rid of Veronica is in action. She'll be gone sooner rather than later. And he tells David, I hope you're not getting cold feet. And David was like, I wish I could kill that trick 2 times in a row. And for the love of me, I would love to see a spin where David plays Jim to attempt to kill Veronica, but to eliminate Jim. You understand what I'm saying? Because, like, at this point, I am so tired of David being Steven from Django. Every single time Jim needs something, Jim wants something. Oh, Jim, let me help you up the step. Oh, Jim, let me pour you a drink. Oh, Jim, let's go see Catherine. Let's do this. Let's do that. I need David to run some game on Jim. I do for my sake. So, like I say, so then, David brings up, like, maybe we could do the double effect where we get rid of Catherine too. And Jim was like, nah, I can't get rid of Catherine. As much as I hate her, I need her. I'm $8 million in the hole, etc., etc. And so David pretty much, was like, and so I don't know about that, Jim. And so Jim was like, she is, man, the whole thing with the Malones, I'm 8 million in the hole because of Candace. And so Jim ended up telling David that, hey, Candace has protection from the Malones. And so David is like, I don't know. It sounds like that Mitch got over on you, but you may be right, I may be wrong, but I don't know about this. And so, long story short, he gonna get David to look into it. Now, I hope what ended up happening is that David look into it and it caused some problems for the both of them, because something needs to happen to David or Jim, like something bad. And I mean, like, Jim getting shot in the shoulder with not even, real bullets, but the bullets you going to hunt quails with ain't good enough for me. So then David pretty much puts in Jim's head, like, listen, you need to get power of attorney over Catherine's assets, because if she go to jail, right? She could lose a lot of money. And so Jim was like, okay, I can do that. So they head upstairs, and you know, they see him in the bedroom doing whatever she doing. And next week is gonna be a whole mess. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. Hannah, you better beat the white off Jim, and you better beat David to the red meat. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel about it, dog. But anyways, that was the episode recap. Like I said, if I missed anything, y'all want to add anything, let me know down in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Everybody be sure to like, comment, and share.